Hello everybody, it's Justin. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today I will be giving my recap on the second episode of season 4 of my favorite television show, Younger on TV Land, starring Sutton Foster and Hilary Duff. So once again, I did not have time to rewatch the episode this morning, so I'm going off of memory, but I think I can do this. And from what I remember, last night's episode was not the most exciting, was not the best episode of the series. However, I think the least exciting episode of Younger is still a really great show nonetheless, because the series is just so amazing. But let's see here. It started off with the confirmation that Kelsey and Josh are kind of roommates right now. It was good to see that there wasn't a romantic vibe, at least not just yet. They still very much seem like friends helping each other out. And you know what I remembered from the very beginning of last night's episode was that Kelsey Peters and Josh, they're still going through some really hard times in their lives. Even though season 3, the end of season 3 seemed like so long ago, it actually wasn't. Season 4 is picking up right after season 3 finished. So Kelsey was kicked out of Molly's place. You know, she was kind of quasi-dumped by Colin, who, by the way, makes an appearance again in this episode. And then Josh, let's remember that he saw Liza kissing Charles when they were at that getaway at the Hamptons for the book event during the summer. So it's a really tough time right now for Kelsey and Josh, so it makes sense that they're confiding in each other to form this special friendship. And of course, as I said in my last recap, they share a special bond of knowing the secret of Liza's true age. Let's see what else happened. There was actually some pretty cool scenes where Maggie was flirting with the barista who was a fan of her art. I thought that was really cool to see. It was just really unfortunate that the barista ended up being straight when Maggie tried to kiss her, but Maggie got over it quite well because she still asked that barista to be her assistant for the upcoming month prior to an art show. That was really cool to see. And by the way, Maggie has such confidence to go up and flirt with a stranger like that. I wish we could all be infused with that kind of ability to strike up a conversation with someone we're interested in. If only that could be us. And I think the storyline between Liza and Charles is building up again. I see the look in Liza's face when she sees Charles from across the room. She definitely is developing a crush again on Charles. It was I was thinking 30 thoughts, I'm not gonna lie, in the early parts of the episode where Liza went to Charles's office and he was on the ground and she went to go get meds for him. It was a good opportunity for Liza to show how much of a caring person she is. What was the line that she said that I thought was really funny? Oh, I have a lot of experience with this because my friend's husband has back issues. Such a funny line. I did not do it justice. But if you watched the episode, you definitely know what I'm talking about. And then I think it's time that I can finally talk about the big theme of last night's episode of Younger, is that Kelsey was being a little bitch / annoying. Obviously, Kelsey is really hurt, but just because you're hurt doesn't mean you have to be mean to your friend about it. She's being cold to Liza at work and even outside of work as well. The first example of the coldness as work would be when they had the meeting and Liza was trying to understand what a meme was, and Kelsey at the end was like, "You have no idea what you're doing, do you?" Got up and left. That was kind of rude. Liza is obviously the sweet loving, caring person that she is, and sees that Kelsey is hurting and wants to make sure she's doing okay. Kelsey is not really opening up, which is unfortunate. I think Kelsey needs to wake up and realize that, yes, Liza has been lying about her age. However, does that really change who she is as a person? It's not like she covered up a murder. It's not like she was a serial cheater or prostitute. There's way worse things you can do as a friend than lie about your age. Now, don't get me wrong, lying about your age is another thing too, but I feel like I would be pretty understanding. I'm a little older than Kelsey, and I feel like I wouldn't be as angry for as long as Kelsey is. But then again, it's also different because the show also celebrates female friendships. Maybe Kelsey felt like a part of the girl code was broken by not being completely honest to her, which is unfortunate. But Kelsey, girl, you have to realize that Liza is such a good friend of yours. Don't let that go away, because I don't think Kelsey has any other friends that will treat her as well as Liza does. Probably not Molly. Molly's a friend that's there for her, but is not always listening and doesn't always have her best interests in mind, if you know what I'm talking about. Liza is totally that mother best friend figure, older sister figure that can help out Kelsey when she needs. And then the last thing I will discuss in this recap would be the recurrence of Colin. So if y'all don't remember, Colin dumped Kelsey when his book went big with another publishing company, and Kelsey was pretty hurt by that. And that was really a not nice thing for him to do. But of course, he shows up in Kelsey's life again just when it's convenient for him. So we see how much of a-hole he actually is, really just conceited and self-centered, especially at that work event that Kelsey invited him to, where he just wanted to brag about things to Charles. It was pretty uncool. And I'm not gonna lie, Kelsey's in such a bad spot that she's willing to get back together with Colin without seeing that he's not a good option for her right now / ever. So that's interesting to see. And then, oh, what was that? That scene where Molly said that Kelsey definitely has a type. Did you all realize that Colin looks really close or really similar to Thad and Chad? I didn't realize it before, but I saw it after last night. And don't worry, Kelsey, I also too have a very specific type. So it's A-okay. But yeah, I think I covered everything of last night's episode. If I missed anything, please let me know in the comments. Otherwise, the sneak peek for next week's episode looks interesting. Oh my gosh. Speaking of interesting, I gotta say, Kelsey, I did not mention this in the first episode, but Kelsey has the best fashion sense of anyone on the show. She pulled off that leather outfit for her dinner with Colin so well. She looked so beautiful. And I'm not gonna lie, I really like the scene where she gave him a lot of hard whippings. He definitely deserved each and every one of those. All right, everyone, thank you so much for watching my recap episode this week. I will be back next week, and so I'll see you then. Goodbye.